Mr. DJ, put a record on. I wanna dance with my baby.
It's lunchtime, I tell you. The reports I'm getting from Parliament and outside of Parliament ain't easy. Shots in the air, parliamentarian brandishing gun. Stick around. This is Talk on the Block coming up. Before that, the news.
National Cooperative Credit Union Limited is offering cash secured loans at a very special 5.99% interest rate. Members can use savings and deposits to quickly obtain loans for any purpose. Just walk into any of NCCU's 6 branches today and apply. Set your own repayment terms and get your same day loan. Promotion ends May 31, 2017. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome to Q95's Lunchtime News Update for today, Tuesday, May 23rd, 2017. Brought to you compliments the Discover Dominica Authority.
A great tourist experience is only complete with the quality of service we provide to our visitors, not just this one time, but all the time. Consistency in the service we provide is paramount. Our attitudes, what we offer, how we present. Imagine a visitor experience. Enjoy your stay on the island. Could I direct you to a good restaurant? Happy to have you. Do come again. And this experience, what for you? You pay me to clean the dashing for you, no? Hey, give me $1, no? One bad experience may turn our visitors away. So, Mr. Farmer, Miss Sales Clerk, Miss Vendor, Mr. Driver, Miss Nurse have the drive, the passion, patience, and the will. Maintain quality service and open the doors to success.
Welcome back. In local news, owner of Jungle Bay Villas, Sam Raphael, says without the Citizenship by Investments program, there would be no Jungle Bay. The original resort was destroyed during the passage of Tropical Storm Erica in 2015, and Raphael says even with their proven track record, he could not get a loan to rebuild the resort. Speaking at a ground blessing ceremony on Sunday, he said the CBI program is a gift to Dominica. In other news, Venezuela's ambassador to Guyana has called on the government of Guyana and other governments across the region to intervene as Venezuela's political crisis deepens with daily clashes between demonstrators and security forces. Ambassador Reina Diaz, during a press conference yesterday, urged the people of Guyana and the Guyana government to support the Nicolas Maduro government in its call for peaceful dialogue to end ongoing political problems in the country. Diaz also appealed for help from other regional governments while stating that the acts of violence can be attributed to radical sectors of the political opposition. The ambassador said the so-called peaceful demonstrations have a clear objective, which is to overthrow the legitimate and constitutional president of Venezuela and reverse social achievements of the Venezuelan people. And former CIA Director John Brennan has said an investigation into possible collusion between Trump campaign officials and the Kremlin is well-founded. He told the House Intelligence Committee he was aware of intelligence showing contact between Russian officials and U.S. persons involved in the Trump campaign. Mr. Brennan said the Russians brazenly interfered in last November's U.S. elections and were very aggressive. But he said he did not know if the Trump campaign colluded with Moscow. And this concludes your Lunchtime News Update, brought to you compliments the Discover Dominica Authority. I'm Linda Martin. To join us again at 4 for the Prime Evening News Update. Good afternoon.
A great tourist experience is only complete with the quality of service we provide to our visitors, not just this one time, but all the time. Consistency in the service we provide is paramount. Our attitudes, what we offer, how we present. Imagine a visitor experience. Enjoy your stay on the island. Could I direct you to a good restaurant? Happy to have you. Do come again. And this experience, what for you? You pay me to clean the dashing for you, no? Hey, give me $1, no? One bad experience may turn our visitors away. So, Mr. Farmer, Miss Sales Clerk, Miss Vendor, Mr. Driver, Miss Nurse have the drive, the passion, patience, and the will. Maintain quality service and open the doors to success.
Nature Island Cruise 951.
I know you're locked in and, of course, tune into the big station looking for a report out of Parliament and just what is going on there. Well, we've been getting some various reports, shots fired at Parliament on Tuesday afternoon, just as proceedings ended for lunch. Reports are that the protesters tried to break through barricades around the Parliament building. At this point, it is unclear who is responsible, according to the DNO, for firing the shots. The third meeting of the second session of the 9th Parliament. Let me talk to, of course, a protester, and we have the opposition members in Parliament. A number of them are in studios at this time. We'll get back to them in a minute here to find out just what is going on. But outside of Parliament here, we have a protester. What can you tell us is going on? What's going on there, sir? Hello? Hello? I suspect we may have lost that protester here. It's 1:04, so we'll get straight to the parliamentarians in studios at this time. I'm seeing Joseph Isaac. I'm seeing, of course, the member for the Roseau North constituency as well. And Mr. Joseph Isaac and Isaac Joseph. That was the switch there. I was there, and the opposition leader is also in the house. We've been told that a gun was brandished in Parliament. What can you tell us, Joseph Isaac? What's going on? Seems like there's a war going on there. Let's go.
Yes. Okay, thank you, man. A special good afternoon to Dominicans here and abroad. Dominicans know me, they know I don't lie.
Right.
I'm always honest. I'll tell them that Kenneth Daru and we got to know each other at about 10, 11 years in grammar school. He stayed my friend and has still my friend up till now, unless he decide we are not friends anymore. From since, and we are in our 40s. So that's over 30 something years. This today, while we were in Parliament and outside had some protesters, he actually lifted up his jacket and showed Joshua Francis and myself a gun and say that he will shoot somebody outside there.
He said that?
He said that to us in our face. So I told him, what nonsense you talking there? He cursed and moved away. And then
that was at what time that?
That's just after Parliament was adjourned to 3 o'clock. Yes, like everybody like moving. Well, not on the compound. He was actually inside where we have the parliamentary meetings.
Did you provoke?
No, it's not me he was talking about. He was talking about the people outside. In other words, he heard like the police maybe did something outside, a gunshot or something.
Right.
Maybe warning shots. So when he heard it, while he was going out, he actually told me that he'll shoot somebody outside there and actually showed his gun while we are inside the parliament chamber itself.
And the rules of the house specifically prohibit that.
Can you repeat again?
The rules of the house specifically prohibit bringing weapons into the house.
Are you not searched sometimes before you come in? Depends on the...
There was a time that we, as parliamentarians, were searched and we objected to it because they were only searching the opposition parliamentarians. But Matt, in addition to that, I asked Daru, how could you be brandishing a weapon in parliament? The guy, like a madman, he fly on me. Look at my thing, my button for my sleeve is gone. Right? And then Ambrose George came up and the member for Granby behaving like a real low down, the kind of curse words that was coming from a mouth. It's unbelievable. You wondering where all that anger coming from. You know? It was very, it was way low down.
So how was the parliamentary session this morning? Just generally, because I saw a tit and tat, if you will, going on.
Not a tit and tat. I think what we did, we well researched. We had discussions among ourselves, so we came well prepared. We know that as a minority in parliament, we at a disadvantage.
Okay.
So we come well researched, and we were holding our to what we know in terms of the rules of the of parliament in terms of the standing order, and we had a back and forth with the Speaker of the House, and we were as a matter of fact we were trying to guide the Speaker according to the rules, you know. And
so from what I saw on the television, she seemed a little lost there.
Yeah, well, I don't think lost. I think she is shocked and I think she is surprised at the level of research. Yes, yeah.
So she could put some bad rulings.
Yes. So she, even for when our leader had to at least move a motion, she actually went back from since the last sitting. So, and people must understand that. And I told, while it had the commotion up there, I told some of the members of the Labour Party that we understand we are the minority party in Parliament. But being the minority and they are the majority, they almost have a dictatorship already. So all we are asking, because remember the eyes have it, when you go in Parliament. So all we are asking them to do, and we're talking about the Prime Minister and senior members of their party, listen to the voices of the people. We are saying that you need to discuss the matter in regards to electoral reform, where they're trying to change the legislation, and we are arguing that what is your intent in trying to change where we are the issue of treating? What is your intent to ensure that you can bring down voters? If your intent is to facilitate electors to vote, why is it that it is a political party that have to facilitate? Why can't the state itself, if it can afford it, take the responsibility as the state to facilitate anybody, anywhere, to come to vote without asking them or trying to research which party they support? So these are some of those things that vexing us in regards to the act. Because there is a sinister intent by the Labour Party. Because somebody and people have explained that. Many prime ministers have passed in Dominica and didn't change the law. You understand? But when a prime minister is telling you he wants to be there till 2050, he backpedal and say he wants to be there until his son is 18, etc. He's trying to tell you that he wants a dictatorship. So we are concerned about the intent, and we stick into our guns based on what the people are telling us. This is not Joseph Isaac thing or the members of parliament. It's what the people want in Dominica.
But I see very, very good. Hi, Matt.
Hi, how you doing, my friend?
Yeah, good afternoon. Good afternoon,
Okay,
Basil. And there's something that's very interesting here. First of all, we received a fight from the Speaker of the House, who at one point seek to get support on the government side that I noticed she did not receive. And one of the positions that was being put forward by the opposition leader, and that was he was asking for withdrawal of the bill, pending public discourse and other matters, and then maybe a resubmission of the bill sometime later with changes. The Speaker was arguing that the standing order did not allow for it. We sufficiently brought her to the point where she understood that here's the standing order, and at that point, the Speaker said, well, it's okay, but you cannot present it because you're suspended. So in truth and in fact, she accepted that the motion could go forward. Okay?
Okay.
Now she turned around and said, well, it's okay, but you cannot present it because you're suspended. We successfully argued, as far as I'm concerned, that the leader of the opposition is not suspended for this sitting of the House, and referred her to the sections. The Speaker consistently refused. Because I have asked her, we had a discussion on it on a one-on-one, and I asked her, can you please refer me to the standing order which allows you the right to remove the opposition leader from the House, well, to prevent him from debating in the House. At this stage, we're at lunch. She said after lunch she would give a decision at that stage. That was after she had given a number of decisions earlier. She eventually referred to us. So we're looking to see what's going to happen. But yeah, and then he was allowed to ask questions. So he was allowed to participate anyway. Okay. Now, very importantly, also, we look at what is happening in the OECS, and we notice that we just had the Banking Act. They say harmonized OECS. We just had the Insurance Act, harmonized OECS. We had the CCJ legislation. Because we are moving towards harmonization. Okay? We are now here with amendments for the electoral laws. We've no discuss with the OECS, because I am convinced that no other member of the OECS would have agreed for any one of the OECS islands to be behaving and have the type of amendments that we are having. So when it comes to, now remember, is the election that is going to decide, head of state who will decide who is on the OECS. That's the process. But the one that's going to make a decision for who gets there is now not going for any discuss. Now, when England moved from the EU, from the Union, it says Brexit. Well, I'm wondering, now that Dominica is moving away from the OECS, is it dumb, is it? Is it dumb, is it? We seriously need to reconsider our position. OECS, who is speaking of harmonization, should seriously look at the amendments that Dominica is making to its electoral laws, so that when they sit at OECS and they have representation from the Commonwealth of Dominica, the representation is not tainted, because this is what they're going to have, tainted representation.
All right, before I allow the opposition leader to speak here, let me see if I can get across to the protesters out there outside of Parliament. Hello? Hello? Suspect we lost that call again. Mr. Lennox Linton, good afternoon to you, sir.
Good afternoon, Matt. Good afternoon to the people of Dominica, the people of Concord and Marigot, and our patriots at home and abroad. Interesting times, Matt. Very interesting times. We went into the Parliament this morning, and we believe that it is in the public interest for the bills that have been put forward for their first, second, and third readings, the bills for an act to amend the House of Assembly Elections Act, the bill for an act to amend the Registration of Electors Act. Given the importance of these pieces of legislation to our democracy in Dominica, it's important that they not be rushed or sneaked into the Parliament, because this is exactly what it is. I mean, this government has been going around the country in town hall meeting after town hall meeting, and on a matter as important as this, it is only when we got the meeting, the papers for the meeting, and noticed that they were going to be amending these laws, and we went public with it, that they chose to address the matter in a town hall meeting last week.
Oh, hold on there, Helen. I think I'm going across to the protesters. Hello, are you there? Every time I get across to them, they're not. Are you there?
Yes, Matt, do you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you right now. What's the latest, sir?
Matt, well, the latest is Parliament has been adjourned till 3 o'clock this afternoon. But we, the people, we are protesting against this amendment to this law, and we are standing our ground this afternoon. We are going nowhere.
What's the business of bullets in the air there? What happened?
Matt, well, basically a scuffle ensued about an hour ago, roughly an hour ago, whereby some of the protesters basically rested against the barricade that is, and the police thought that we were basically pressing too hard against the bar. So they pushed back against us, and then there was that back and forth. And in that back and forth, some of the bars got dislodged, and then it was basically a little chaotic situation out there. But then the riot squad, which was sitting, inside the parliament yard in the vehicles, they were summoned immediately, and they came out with the gears, the helmet, the bulletproof vest and everything, and they busted like 2 or 3 shots in the air. And well, once bullet is fired, that will obviously agitate the people more. So there was a little more agitation in the process. But we are standing our ground. No bullets will stop us. Nothing that Roosevelt Skerrit and his gang do against the will of the people will stand against the people.
So what is the next step as we speak?
Well, the next step, Matt, we are here up at High Street, and we want to use your medium this afternoon, Q95, which is the only medium that can give a live and direct happening as to what is happening in Dominica. We thank Q95 for that, and we are calling on all patriotic Dominicans to come down and support us here on High Street, because we do not want Roosevelt Skerrit and his gang to have a free way into legitimizing bribery and treating, which is on our law now a crime.
So with bullets fired there, you're not intimidated? You're not moved at all?
I just felt if we look across the world and struggles like this, people have lost their lives. And if we're saying that we want our Dominica to be free as a democratic country, we the people have to do what we have to do to stand up and rise against Roosevelt Skerrit and his unjust laws. So whatever it is, come hell, high water, we are willing to go through. We are willing to stand, and we shall not be moved.
All right, thank you very much there, protester outside of Parliament. As we speak, we continue with the opposition leader, Lennox Linton. Lennox?
Yes, Matt. So we went into the Parliament this morning and minded that it was in the public interest to move a motion for the withdrawal of the bill in the public interest. And we did that. The authority for us to do that is found at Standing Order 31-6. We cited the standing order as the authority and proceeded to move that the bill to amend the House of Assembly Elections Act and the bill to amend the Registration of Electors Act be withdrawn. At that point, the Speaker, the matter was seconded. At that point, the Speaker, who really should put the matter to the consideration of the House. So then what should ensue was a debate where I, as the primary mover of the motion, introduces it, and then other members on both sides get a chance to say their piece, and then the primary mover closes the discussion with a wrap-up argument, a reply, so to speak, and then the matter is put to the vote. The Speaker decided that it's only if you put the motion, if you have the bill, if you are the one that, if the bill is standing in your name, you are the only one who can remove the bill from the order paper. That's not what the rules say. And the Speaker went on in her usual way, totally dismissive of the opposition, the views and the presentations and submissions of the opposition on matters to do with the standing orders of the House, and decided, well, no, I'm not entertaining it, I'm not entertaining it. And then went on to say, but even though she entertained it, I could not move the motion because I cannot participate in debate. She has barred me from debate for the rest of the session. We then pointed out to her, Madam Speaker, the only authority you have in this matter is under Standing Order 50. And we went through the provisions of Standing Order 50 to explain to her that if you're referring to the matter of the previous House where Lennox Linton said whatever, and you wanted him to apologize, he did not apologize. The rule at 50 provides for how you deal with that, and nowhere in that rule does she have the authority to prevent me from participating in debate for the rest of the session, meaning the rest of the year, so to speak. So she then says the most amazing thing. She's going to issue another ruling this afternoon. She's ruled already before. Obviously, her ruling is contrary to the provisions of the standing order. Now that that has been brought to her attention, she says she's going to rule again this afternoon. So this afternoon, when we go back at 3 o'clock, we will know whether I'm going to be allowed to participate in debate or not. But as far as I'm concerned, the penalty that the Speaker could have applied to me for refusing to apologize to her has already been applied, and the period has expired. So the question of apology cannot reasonably arise in the circumstances. But understand where we are. I had occasion to speak to the number of protesters who were gathered outside by the Dawasco area there on High Street. And I just want to say, Matt, this is such an important time for Dominica in terms of what is proposed to happen in the Parliament by way of the amendment to the electoral laws. The government is insisting that it will go through all 3 readings of the bill today. What is the hurry? What is the rush? Only they know. And they seem to be on edge. Even though they have the majority in the Parliament, they seem to be on edge. I don't know what about. But it's important that the people demonstrate to Skerrit that they're not in agreement with these amendments, that they come out in numbers this afternoon. The House is resuming at 3 o'clock. It is your Parliament. It is not the Parliament of Skerrit. It is not the Parliament of the police. And that picture of police in riot gear holding people away from the compound of their parliament, I don't know what injures the image of a country more than that, because the pictures are going around the world. They believe it's only when you criticize the government that you injure the image of the country. But when the government turns on the people and has people in riot squad keeping the people of Dominica away from the parliament of the people, and you'll be amazed the number of empty chairs there in the gallery of the parliament. Upstairs is totally empty. Yeah. Downstairs is about maybe 40-50% capacity. Yeah. Right? So there are a number of empty chairs in the parliament building, but people outside with an interest in what is happening in their parliament are being held at gunpoint away from the parliament by the Roosevelt Skerrit administration.
I was told that the press was told that they can't participate except GIS. I was given that report.
I didn't hear that one.
Yeah, GIS is the only one, according to what I'm hearing, that's allowed.
But Matt, it's important for the people who stayed home and were waiting to see what would happen this morning. You have had your lunch. You have had the morning off observing what's happening in Parliament. You see the kind of representation that we're willing to bring to the public interest in the Parliament. We're doing our best. The people of Dominica need to get involved in this now, in a bigger way than they are currently involved right now.
Let me allow you, Mr. Opposition, to listen to this.
Thank you for entertaining me or engaging me on the program this morning. My hope is that...
I think we're playing the wrong clip. He's basically saying that the opposition may not even understand or interpret the bill correctly. You've heard that.
Matt, what the government is doing is that it is amending the House of Assembly Elections Act and the Registration of Electors Act. It claims to facilitate the electoral reform that we have been asking for. But we find that there are some of the proposals for amendment that are offensive. And I refer to Section 57B, the one that is the most controversial at this time, where they're saying for the avoidance of doubt, the payment of money for transportation of a voter to come from overseas to vote in Dominica is not an offense, right? They're accepting that it is viewed as an offense right now under the existing law, but they want to make sure that nobody challenges them because that is one of the means they have been using to cheat and steal elections in Dominica. So what do they say? If they are paying for the transportation for somebody to come down to vote, then that is okay. The only thing that will not be okay about it is if that person changes his or her mind and votes for somebody else but them. Then they would like to consider it as bribery, which means they are establishing again, in the very corrupt way, that they know something is wrong with what they have been doing. Something is wrong with their behavior. But rather than adjust their behavior to suit the law, they want to adjust the law to suit their behavior. And that is not how we work. Then take out all the people who are in prison right now, because they too should have the right to adjust the law to suit their behavior. And when they're accused of stealing, and when they're accused of murder, say, well, murder is no longer a crime, or stealing is no longer a crime because I did it. What Skerritt & Company is saying, we are doing this form of bribery. This bringing up people from overseas to vote, paying valuable consideration to get them from overseas to come here to vote, knowing fully well that they would not of their own free will leave where they are and come to Dominica at their expense to do it. You are bribing them with the valuable consideration to come into Dominica to vote, and the law says that is wrong. The law says that is a crime. And so, instead of fixing their behavior, they want to fix the law instead to suit their behavior. And the people of Dominica should not stand for it. We are a rule of law country. And if we start going down that road where ministers of government, when they find themselves in difficulty with the law, can go to parliament and change the law, we have no rule of law and we have no constitution.
What's your take, Lennox, on the whole report this morning about the brandishing of guns?
I think we've reached a sad day. You see, the framers of our Constitution envisioned that we'd be dealing with honorable people in the House of Assembly. And when you take that title, honorable, because people have voted you into the highest court of the land, you expect it to behave accordingly. But again, we're seeing the lawlessness. Again, we're seeing the feeling that it is the laws that must be adjusted to suit our behavior, not our behavior that must be adjusted to suit the laws. Right? Think about it. What does a minister of government need a gun for in the parliament? What's a minister of government need a gun for in the parliament?
I think nothing.
But he has a gun in the parliament, and he's saying to people in the parliament, I will shoot somebody outside there, and he shows them the gun, based on the account that we heard from Joseph Isaac a while ago. And I'm not sure whether we don't have the responsibility to bring this matter to the attention of the police. There has to be something offensive about that. There has to be something criminal in nature about brandishing a weapon in public, especially in the Parliament of Dominica. And we cannot just go back to sit down as though nothing happened. Danny Luge was assaulted by this man for simply asking him, why are you brandishing a weapon in the parliament? He takes offense and he jumps Danny Luge. And his colleagues believes, well, whatever he does is right. They cannot correct him and say, listen, take it easy. they want to get on Danny Luge's case. And Matt, today's occurrences in the parliament, totally shameful.
You've never seen it before.
No, I mean, and it's not good for us. It's really not good.
What happens next?
We are a rule of law country. We have a constitution, we have laws.
What happens next?
We go back to Parliament at 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Thank you very much. Hector Spence, John, any comments at this time?
Well, Matt, interesting day though. I try to be very quiet today. As I said before, people will be hearing less from me and more about me. And I mean it seriously. But the reason why I came here is because of all the fuck that was going on in the hallway of the Parliament. The Prime Minister came in my face. And he pointed his finger in my face and told me if it's war all you want in Dominica. I have not said a word to the Prime Minister. But if it's that this is the way you want to move, he'll get war. He'll be asking because I am going tete-a-tete with him, an eye for an eye. I am not backing down for no one. And for the Prime Minister to call my face, I have not said anything to him. Anybody can see that I was very quiet today. We were peaceful in Parliament. We came there to deal with the issues at hand. They were cornered. They continue to be cornered. And the Speaker made the Prime Minister came in my face, shaking his hand with what you want in Dominica, but you do not know what he is going to let happen in Dominica. Matt, I just want to say quickly that the protesters.
Yeah, I was about to ask you that.
It
appears that you were relatively quiet, or conspicuously quiet yesterday.
No, not the protesters in Salisbury. I'm talking about today, Matt.
Okay, all right.
At Parliament, we started getting contribution for them.
Okay.
People have been sending contribution for them, and they're going to cook for them. So they're going to get their water, their drinks, and if you want to bring a pot, bring for them. If you want to cook and bring something for the protesters, we go in all night. The protesters say they're staying here, so we want the support, and there are other people coming. So if you're coming, bring 6 bottles of water and give a friend. Bring a pot and bring a friend. If you have extra macaroni and cheese, bring it with you. If you have extra broth at your home, bring it with you and give a friend, because we are staying here. Because Matt, this is serious. They're taking for a joke. I think they got a rude awakening in Parliament, and they also got a rude awakening on our way out of Parliament when they heard what was happening outside. But the Prime Minister, I got to repeat that, Matt. The Prime Minister said that in my face, if it's war we want. I tell the Prime Minister no, live, an eye for an eye, a tooth for tooth, because that is the future of Dominica talking about, and some of us not afraid to bite the bullet for Dominica.
All right, your colleagues seem to want to leave at this time, heading back to Parliament. Do we have a protester here with us quickly? How are you doing? How was the action this morning? How are you?
Hi, Matt. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. Everything okay?
Everything is fine, Matt.
You feel in the mood?
Well, Matt, it's not about a mood. It's about a movement.
Okay.
And the movement is that we cannot allow these changes to be made to this act, because it will mean the future of our children. If not for yourself, do it for your children. It is time to stand up. And Matt, from what I'm understanding, we've gotten a contribution of $300 to put towards water and food. We'll be there for the long haul, so you can come, join us. If you want to make a contribution, $5, $10, whatever you have, we'll accept it. Meat, juice, water, we'll be cooking on site. We will be there for the long haul. I think it was Pierre Charles who said he's there for the long haul. Well, that's exactly what we're going to do, because we want the government to listen. We do not want these amendments. The law has been there for the longest while. Why the rush to make a change? The only thing, and my intention is what I'm concerned about. Is it the intention of the government to continue to perpetuate themselves in office for eternity? Anytime a government has gone beyond 2 terms, they become demons, because they think that the people are their servants, when it is the government that is a servant of the people. It is not the other way around. And so bring a pot, bring some water, bring seasoning, bring salt, whatever you have, and we'll be cooking on site. We don't care how many police officers they send for. The police officers, just like the government, are there to serve us. And that's what they're going to have to do today. Matt, I was at the protest action when the policemen pulled their guns and they fired shots in the air. But no...
You were an eyewitness.
I am an eyewitness to that. There were 3 shots. There is nothing that says a police officer is going to pull a gun on you and shoot you. You may rush a police officer, he has to be in real danger for him to shoot you. And there is no danger there. It's just that we want the parliament to hear us, and we want the government to hear that we do not want this. He cannot just impose things on us. It is not that way. Because you come to us when you want to be elected. Why don't you come to us when there is a change to be made and hear what we have to say? That is what we are talking about. And the police may shoot gunshots in the air. It's just to frighten people. When you want to get something done, the change must begin with you. And if you stay home and cower, then the government has every right to do what they're doing. But if you stand up for your right, nobody is going to fault you. You have to break a few eggs for you to make an omelette. You've got to stand up now. And that is what we're calling on the Dominican people to do. Stand up. Let your voices be heard. It is not about United Workers' Party. It is not about color. But Matt, we already know that when it comes to Labour Party, Labour rights will not stand up, not even if their mother is getting shot. And people were handled by police officers, a few persons, because they rushed the barrier. You know, and we're telling these police officers, you have brothers, you have sisters, some of you have children, and things may get worse if you continue on that trend. We are not going to do anything to you. We are just there to shout and to scream and to tell the government that we do not want what is happening. We are not about to injure you. For a matter of fact, you have more. They have more camouflage. They have got more protective wear than we have. Some of us, they're in slippers and in t-shirts and in vests. What can we do to a big strapped police officer? Nothing. You have old women, middle-aged women, young people. What is it? Are we going to wait until a police officer decides I'm going to... And Matt, I saw one police officer take his baton to a senior citizen, threatening to smash her face in. And since he can go on the radio every day, I am not afraid to call his name. That was Mills. Mills, that could be your mother. That could have been your sister. I don't know if your mother is still alive. Would you have liked for a person to intimidate your mother like that, hold a baton and tell them you're smashing their faces? I will tell you one thing, Matt. People are not going to agree with me. But if that was me, I would have pushed Mills. I am not going to tolerate Mills in my face, an operative of the government. The government doesn't pay your salary. We do. We pay taxes. And you are not going to do that to anybody. That's the end of it. And unless somebody stops Mills, he's going to continue to do it. Why would you threaten a person of maybe about 60 years with a baton? What could a person of that nature do to Mills? What could a person of that nature do to any police officer on the inside? This is just utter rubbish. And we need to stand up and stop making these people do what they want with us.
So you're on your way back to Parliament?
Matt, I will be there for as long as my country requires me to be.
Thank you, thank you. 137. So that's the mood, outside of Parliament. Protesters are saying that they're in for the long haul. Some people are making contributions. 137, hello, talk to me. We're taking phone calls.
Matt, good afternoon. How are you?
I'm doing fine.
This is Edison James.
Mr. Edison James, good afternoon to you, sir.
Yes, Matt, based on what I heard a while ago about the intervention of the Speaker with respect to Mr. Lennox Linton.
Yes.
I just want to refer to Section 50, 52B of the Rules of the House, where it says the Speaker or the Chairman shall order any member whose conduct is grossly disorderly to withdraw immediately from the House during the remainder of that sitting. A sitting is the day. So when the day ends today, that's sitting. When today ends, that's when the Parliament adjourns or is suspended today. That sitting will have ended. So when whatever happened last time, when that day ended, the actions that the Speaker directed, the effect of that ended. That is what the standing order says. That's Section 50, 2B. Okay? So the suggestion, the comment by the Speaker that Mr. Linton is under suspension is incorrect. There's no provision for the Speaker on her own, as far as I can remember here, to suspend. It talks about at 53B. If the offense has been committed in the House, the Speaker shall call upon a minister to move, quote, that Mr. So-and-so be suspended from the service of the House. A minister must move that motion, and the House acts. The Speaker has no authority in this context to suspend the member. And when what happened last week happened, and on the day it happened, any action against Mr. Linton ended there. So the Speaker should look at this, you know. Then Section 48 of the rules. Matt, are you there with me?
I'm right here, sir.
Section 48 says, during a meeting of the House, a member shall not bring into the House, brandish, display, or expose in any manner whatsoever any firearm or any other dangerous or offensive weapon or instrument. So to the extent that a member had a gun, he didn't even have to brandish it. To the extent that a member had a gun in the parliament today, that is contrary to the rules of the House. And that is dangerous. It's exactly dangerous. A member shall not bring into the House. He shall not bring into the House. So if a member had a weapon in the House today, he didn't even have to brandish it through it. Once he brought it into the House, he was in contravention of the rule. You understand with me, Matt?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So for the Speaker to be seeking to get involved with Mr. Linton and prevent him from participating in the debate, the Speaker, Mr. Peltier, is going to cause a problem. And she's coming across as a real and present danger to the security and the seriousness of this country. Mrs. Alex Boyd Knight must stop this foolishness. The rules are there. She must stop this foolishness. She must stop chicaneering poo-poo, as they say. You understand, Matt? It is wrong.
I understand very clearly, sir. It seems like you're saddened by what is going on in Parliament, Mr.
We must be sad. We must be sad. The problem is, Matt, with Alex Boyd Knight, she has the authority. She has the power according to the rules. You know, I written to Alex Boyd Knight, I wrote to Alex Boyd Knight some time ago, and I said, Mrs. Knight, you have the power. The rules give you the power. It's so you don't have to be there brandishing that power for you to be big. The rules make you big. It is when you administer that power with civility, with understanding, with impartiality, that you are big. You are making yourself smaller, smaller and smaller by abusing the power that you have. It is sad. It is sad.
Thank you very much, former Prime Minister, Mr. Addison James. Let's listen for a little while to the environment, if you will, of what was going down in Parliament earlier this afternoon. Outside of Parliament, I apologize.
Yeah.
Some of the live action there outside of Parliament, okay? This is Q 9 to 5 Radio. We're going to take a break and then come back and take your phone calls.
Thank you for...
All right, let's do that and come back. I think we missed this one. Yes?
Today could be your lucky day. My lucky day? Yes, your lucky day if you are a Flow customer. Flow prepaid customers win up to 100 free credits from Flow. Tap up $15 or more any day at any Flow location and you could win up to $100 free credits. Winners will be drawn daily and alerted via text message. Tap up now for your chance to win up to $100 free credit from Flow. Flow terms and conditions apply.
More great news from Esau Trading Limited. Just received a wide range of pet food in sizes from 500 grams to 25 kilogram bags. Bandit, Monello, and Burbo brand for regular pets and sterilized pets, all at the best prices. Visit any of our outlets and save on your quality pet food. Esau Trading Limited, best quality, best price.
Costa canned fish is here. Costa tuna and mackerel in a variety of delicious sauces, all available at unbeatable prices. Tuna flakes and chunks in oil and water as low as $1.90. Costa mackerel in oil, chili and tomato sauce as low as $1.90 for 7-ounce cans and $3.70 for 15-ounce cans. Hurry now to Esau Trading Limited and save today.
Kiss me hard before
Chiche Wiz, the beautiful southern village of Bacatel presents Pork Fest 2017. Yes, Dominica, Pork Fest is on again. Friday, May 26th to Sunday, May 28th in Bacatel. Come enjoy some delicious mouth-watering roast pork, stew pork, hot and spicy pork, baked pork, smoked pork, pork soup, pork pilau, pork broth, sweet and sour pork, and pork dumpling and pois rouge. The action begins on Friday, May 26th from 8 p.m. with Sweet J. Youngis, Woodsy Sauvage from Haiti, Legacy Band, and the People's Band, the Booyah Band, the Powder Band, the Daybreak Specialist, Triple K Band, baby. All these powered by Explosion Pro Sound. The price is only $10. Yes, you heard right. The price is only $10. The action continues on Saturday with Shamika Sorrento, the All-Star Band, Excess Groove, Kids Mafia, and the first and only serenade from Lapua. And on Sunday, it's a grand finale. Action starts from 2 p.m. It's a whole day affair. It's a family affair. There will be bouncing castle for the kids, face painting, live entertainment by King Clico, Southern Experience, Ecstasy Band, and the Midnight Groovers. All these powered by Explosion Pro Sound. Adult pay only $5 and all children enter free. So call in on Bacatel and environs. Messier Pork Fest is on again. Friday, May 26th to Sunday, May 28th. Don't miss it.
Teyat Powell presents
Crystal Waters, Blue Skies.
The Case of the 1963 Fire.
A play by Alex Bruno with Alex Bruno as Aaron.
And Emil Serra as Mutai with a dynamic supporting cast and crew.
What a place, fire. But who will be the price this time?
Oh, you have a gun?
Arawak House of Culture, Sunday, May 28, 2017.
2 shows back to back, 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. One day only.
My odor is related to you.
Your mouth was born 10 years before the rest of your body. This is a thrilling account of the fire of 1963.
Arawak House of Culture, Sunday, May 28, 2017.
Q95. The big station.
Today could be your lucky day. My lucky day? Yes, your lucky day if you are a Flow customer. Flow prepaid customers win up to 100 free credit from Flow. Tap up $15 or more any day at any Flow location and you could win up to $100 free credit. Winners will be drawn daily and alerted via text message. Tap up now for your chance to win up to $100 free credit from Flow. Flow terms and conditions apply.
Brought to you by the Dominica National Lottery.
More great news from Esau Trading Limited. Just received a wide range of pet food in sizes from 500 grams to 25 kilogram bags. Bandit, Monello, and Burpo brand for regular pets and sterilized pets, all at the best prices. Visit any of our outlets and save on your quality pet food. Esau Trading Limited, best quality, best price.
Costa canned fish is here. Costa tuna and mackerel in a variety of delicious sauces, all available at unbeatable prices. Tuna flakes and chunks in oil and water as low as $1.90. Costa mackerel in oil, chili and tomato sauce as low as $1.90 for 7-ounce cans and $3.70 for 15-ounce cans. Hurry now to Esard Trading Limited and save today.
I give them small tide, helps them grow. The vitamin B's give them vitality, so they hop, skip, kick, and flip, run and throw. It's what great moms do, you know. She's got a notch on the wall, he's got an A in his book. Great hair, great skin, it's such a good look. So that's why Chismolta, everybody knows. It's what great moms do, you know.
Smolta satisfies, so filling and great tasting. Great moms choose Smolta because we love them.
All right, we're back and we're taking your phone calls. It's 1:50. A lot of anxious people out there. Let's take a phone call. Hello, talk to me.
Mark?
Yes.
I really want to comment that young lady you had up in the city, if you just know, Matt. You really need at least 10 to 15 women like her in Dominica, Matt. Now, you know what I heard? That this Kenneth Darrow guy, he pull out his firearm, Matt. Let me just tell him, right? When you see people become trigger hungry, at certain time they turn on the firearm on their own self, Matt. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We're hoping that does not happen. 151, but that's not a good thing. Mr. Kenneth Darrow, according to the reports coming in there from the parliamentarians on the opposition side, you know, I think it was 2 of them who saw you brandish that firearm and making threats. 151. Hello? I'm sorry. Let's take another phone call. Hi.
Yes, my brother. What's going on? I'm listening attentively, and I really in disappointment with what's going on there. Really disappointed with what's going on in the House, but also with the statement of the government official brandishing a weapon. You know what I'm saying? That's really disrespectful. But, you know, this guy got to be careful. Something just as karma, when you wish somebody on something on someone, like Angelo Allen once said, he will go in the hills when he was a police officer. And, yes, and accidentally, a police officer gun went up and shot another police officer. So those guys got to be careful what they wish on other people, it might happen to them. So that's what he said about he going to shoot someone, his own gun might end up shooting him. But my brother, I hope the people stand up for their right, and I'm full support of them, man. We have to stand up for what we think is right for the country. Peace and blessings.
Peace and blessings to you too. Hello, talk to me.
Good afternoon, Matt.
Yes, hi.
You know, Matt, that is the injustice that I don't like to see in this country. Matt, if it was an opposition parliamentarian who had a gun in the parliament and, according to what we're hearing, make those statements that he has to shoot somebody. Matt, if it was an opposition parliamentarian, he would be arrested. He most likely would be arrested. Just like we saw in La Plaine when the guy kidnapped people from the road, the Minister of Government, and brought them at his home and what he did, and nothing. So, Matt, there are 2 laws in the country. One law, well, there's no law for the government side, and all the people on the opposition side, they're ready to hang you on the side of the road on a tree. Anyway, Matt, let's see how far it goes.
All right, let's see how far this one goes. It's 8 minutes to the 2 o'clock hour. Parliament resumes at 3 o'clock. Hello.
Good afternoon to you and the listening public.
To you too, ma'am.
Send us this day of battle. Be our safeguard against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May our Creator rebuke him. We humble pray and do the punish of the heavenly host. By the power of Creator, thrust down into hell Satan and all wicked spirits who prowl around the world, seeking the ruin of souls. Amen. Dominicans, patriotic, do not be discouraged. Let not your heart be troubled. Do not make all the pressure go up for what is going on today, because the Creator will not be bribed. He is still sitting on his throne. And Honorable Roosevelt, liar, scared, can do what he wants. He will still lose the elections. He can change all rules, all laws in the constituency of Dominica, but he will still lose the election. Their back is against the wall, and that is why they are so desperate, but it's just a matter of time. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you. 154, a lot of concern, outside and inside of Parliament. Good afternoon, hello.
Good afternoon, Matt.
To you, sir.
Matt, if one demonstrator got hurt in that process,
the whole place is going to be under sweat, tears, and blood. The Keret is getting trouble, and they're looking for blood. Satan want blood. The demonic leader want blood. I will not give up, and will go there again at around half an hour from now and get ourselves together. Thanks very much.
We have reactions all over the world on my cell phone and everywhere. Huh? Just please be patient. We're trying to take one call at a time. Hello. The numbers are 449-30-9596, 97616-4257. Hello. Yes.
Did I hear this minister, Mr. Harragon?
Yes, he brandished a gun, meaning that he showed the gun.
Yeah, he shot the gun. This man don't know what could happen to him there. But you don't know who have gone in the crowd. You could have got shot right there.
Well, from what I gather, he did not show the gun in the crowd. He showed the gun in Parliament to two parliamentarians. All right, it was Mr. Joshua Francis and Joseph Isaac. That was what was reported. Hello.
Matt, good afternoon.
To you.
Matt, all this arbitrary behavior and rule changing and those kind of things that's going on in Parliament, some Dominicans, I think it is okay for that to happen. And they agree with it and they're not saying anything about it. Matt, all that at some stage is going to come back and haunt them and haunt the country. It is a shame that all these things, Dominicans have to put their foot down and say enough is enough, because the time will come when they will want to say enough is enough and they won't be able to say anything, Matt. It's a shame.
I'll try to get some, of course, reports of what is happening right now. Somebody's reporting there's some clash between the SSU and the crowd. We'll try to get somebody on the ground. Hello, talk to me.
They should make sure, the opposition should make sure that Mr. Kenneth Darrow leave the House. He shouldn't remain there. And they should stick on that, because if...
That would be the Speaker's position, though.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean to say. They should go to her and see what happened. Bring a case. Hear what she has to say.
All right, let's listen. 158, hi. Hello.
Hello, Matt. Good afternoon to you.
To you, sir.
Clayton Shillingford, is there some leader of the protest group out there? Let me tell you why I'm asking, Matt. I would be perfectly willing to make a contribution to the protesters as they have requested, but I need to find out how to do it. I am not on island at the moment, so I'm either going to have to get somebody to do it, or I would have to ask.
Well, if you want at this time, because some people have been suggesting that, you can send it to me very quickly via MoneyGram, and whatever contribution, I will give it to one of the leaders on the ground, and they'll report that to you, okay?
So it can be sent to you?
Yes, send it to me, Matthias Peltier, as quick as possible. And, of course, report back to me via WhatsApp on the number, and then we'll take it from there, okay?
I have another way to do it, Matt, which I normally use.
All right, do that.
I instruct my bank, Scotiabank, to give the money to a named person.
All right, okay, you can do that.
I can do that. I will write to Scotiabank right now, and I will tell them that you will come in.
Yes, and pick it up on behalf of the protesters, yes.
Precisely. There you go.
Thank you very much, okay? A lot of people are contributing to the cause. 449-3095-9697. Hello.
Yes, Matt.
Uh-huh.
This is the first time I'm calling on a radio station.
Okay.
Right. One of the opposition members, as soon as they enter at 3 o'clock,
uh-huh,
should pass a motion
to prevent Daru from the rest of the sitting of the House.
Okay.
You know, move a motion that Daru should be suspended from the rest of the sitting of the House this afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay. Somebody else wanted to hear again the interview I did with Latricia Cadet, one of the protesters this afternoon. Let's listen, and then we'll, of course, try to get in touch with another protester outside of Parliament to get the latest. Quickly, how are you doing? How was the action this morning? How are you?
Hi, Matt. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. Everything okay?
Everything is fine, Matt.
You feel in the mood?
Well, Matt, it's not about a mood. It's about a movement.
Okay.
And the movement is that we cannot allow these changes to be made to this act, because it will mean the future of our children. If not for yourself, do it for your children. It is time to stand up. And Matt, from what I'm understanding, we've gotten a contribution of $300 to put towards water and food. We'll be there for the long haul, so you can come, join us. If you want to make a contribution, $5, $10, whatever you have, we'll accept it. Meat, juice, water, we'll be cooking on site. We will be there for the long haul. I think it was Pierre Charles who said he's there for the long haul. Well, that's exactly what we're going to do, because we want the government to listen. We do not want these amendments. The law has been there for the longest while. Why the rush to make a change? The only thing, and my intention is what I'm concerned about. Is it the intention of the government to continue to perpetuate themselves in office for eternity? Anytime a government has gone beyond 2 terms, they become demons, because they think that the people are their servants, when it is the government that is the servant of the people. It is not the other way around. And so bring a pot, bring some water, bring seasoning, bring salt, whatever you have, and we'll be cooking on site. We don't care how many police officers they send for. The police officers, just like the government, are there to serve us. And that's what they're going to have to do today. Matt, I was at the protest action when the policemen pulled their guns and they fired shots in the air. But no...
You were an eyewitness.
I am an eyewitness to that. There were 3 shots. There is nothing that says a police officer is going to pull a gun on you and shoot you. You may rush a police officer, he has to be in real danger for him to shoot you. And there is no danger there. It's just that we want the parliament to hear us, and we want the government to hear that we do not want this. He cannot just impose things on us. It is not that way. Because you come to us when you want to be elected. Why don't you come to us when there is a change to be made and hear what we have to say? That is what we are talking about. And the police may shoot gunshots in the air. It's just to frighten people. When you want to get something done, the change must begin with you. And if you stay home and cower, then the government has every right to do what they're doing. But if you stand up for your right, nobody is going to fault you. You have to break a few eggs for you to make an omelette. You've got to stand up now. And that is what we're calling on the Dominican people to do. Stand up. Let your voices be heard. It is not about United Workers' Party. It is not about color. But, Matt, we already know that when it comes to Labour Party, Labour rights will not stand up, not even if their mother is getting shot. And, Matt, people who are handled by police officers, a few persons, because they rushed the barrier, you know. And we're telling these police officers, you have brothers, you have sisters, some of you have children. And things may get worse if you continue on that trend. We are not going to do anything to you. We are just there to shout and to scream and to tell the government that we do not want what is happening. We are not about to injure you. For a matter of fact, you have more, they have more camouflage, they have got more protective wear than we have. Some of us there in slippers and in t-shirts and in vests. What can we do to a big strapped police officer? Nothing. You have old women, middle-aged women, young people. What is it? Are we going to wait until a police officer decides I'm going to... And Matt, I saw one police officer take his baton to a senior citizen, threatening to smash her face in. And since he can go on the radio every day, I am not afraid to call his name. That was Mills. Mills, that could be your mother. That could have been your sister. I don't know if your mother is still alive. Would you have liked for a person to intimidate your mother like that, hold their baton and tell them you're smashing their faces? I will tell you one thing, Matt. People are not going to agree with me. But if that was me, I would have pushed Mills. I am not going to tolerate Mills in my face, an operative of the government. The government doesn't pay your salary. We do. We pay taxes. And you are not going to do that to anybody. That's the end of it. And unless somebody stops Mills, he's going to continue to do it. Why would you threaten a person of maybe about 60 years with a baton? What could a person of that nature do to Mills? What could a person of that nature do to any police officer on the inside? This is just utter rubbish. And we need to stand up and stop making these people do what they want with us.
So you're on your way back to Parliament?
Matt, I will be there for as long as my country requires me to be.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's go back to the telephones. All the telephone calls are coming in here in the afternoon, and of course we're trying to get a live report. That seems a little difficult. It seems that, the persons on the ground that we've been talking to all occupied in the protest action. Hello.
Hi, good afternoon, Matt, and to your listeners and to those in the diaspora and those abroad. This is Jason Fontaine here.
Yes, Jason.
I am over at the Wasco, where the site of the demonstration. I am on the ground.
I
am here. Everything is, the house is adjourned until 3 o'clock. The people are sitting, there are still many people here. They're sitting on the side waiting for the 3 o'clock hour. The police officers are still at the barriers.
Was there a recent confrontation? Because some people are reporting to me that there was a recent confrontation between the crowd and the SSU. What can you report, Jason?
Yes, there was a recent confrontation when the crowd was about to go through the barriers. I think there was the men in black with the helmet and the shields, and they came with their mask on for targets. Was ready to go. They were ready to throw targets into the crowd, but the people was not relenting. They were standing strong and standing their ground to take whatever that they were going to get sent at them. They happened to go through the barrier, burst the barrier down, but the police took control over and having them come back to the standing position where they originally were standing.
So a lot of police, you see?
That is correct. That is correct, Mike. But it's unbelievable to see the conduct of the officers who were firing gunshots in the air at unarmed civilians of Dominica. People with no weapons in their hands, and yet still you are firing bullets in the air. That's why I don't know how the police officers have been trained today, Matt, but this was unnecessary for him to be firing bullets in the air against unarmed civilians of this country.
All right, caller, thank you very much for that update there. Outside of the Wasco. It's 208. Hello, talk to me. Hi, hello.
Yeah, good afternoon, Matt.
How are you doing?
I am good, Matt.
Okay. Are you on your way too?
Yes, Matt, I am one that calling on the opposition to move a motion in the house to remove Kamadan from the house this afternoon.
Okay. Hello, talk to me. We'll see what happens at 3 o'clock. It's still live on GIS Channel 7. Hello, talk to me. 449, you can see that live. Hello, talk to me. 44930-9596-97. We continue in the afternoon. Hello.
Good afternoon, Matt.
Yes.
Matt, Dominicans take this thing for a joke. But that is not a joke, what is happening there. Matt, let all civil servants sit down in the office and think, well, when the rain falls, it's only going to fall on my house, it's going to fall on all of us house. And Matt, I see in the trend, though, we're going to be just like Venezuela. Just let that thing pass, and you will see what will happen in Dominica. It started already, Matt. People start feeling hungry. The whole place people balling. The NEP people that get in the morning, they themselves coming back and beg you and tell you, boy, things are bad, money not enough. Matt, I can tell you, it's going to happen in Dominica just like Venezuela. So let people sit back and relax and take this blinking thing for a joke. Matt, your children will suffer. Thank you.
Hello, talk to me. Hi.
Hi, Matt. It's Fontaine here again, Matt. I'm calling as the PRO for the event on the ground here right now. We are calling on Dominicans to bring dasheen, bring plantain, bring food, bring the tents. We are sleeping out here tonight. We have collected $500. We're asking people who are around here to come to the van with the speakers on it. You donate a $5. We're asking for anyone who wants to come with $5 to come right here to the truck, and then we to asking the entire Dominicans at large in the districts, wherever you are, get here, get to Roseau, find a way or call anyone that you know and get to town. We're asking all Dominicans to come here, bring food, bring dasheen, bring stuff to eat, bring stuff to sleep, bring your tents, bring your blankets, bring your pillows. Matt, we are going to be here, we're going to stay here, we are here, and enough is enough, and then we are electing and sending a clear message to the Roosevelt Skerrit administration that we are not going to give up. We are not going to stand down. We are going to stand our ground, and we're asking people to get here and then camp out with us and fight for the democracy of Dominicans.
All right, caller, thank you very much. And as I said, if you can make a contribution to the protesters, they seem to be going to be there for the long haul, and they'll be cooking outside, I suspect, of the parliament. And they're asking for your contribution, water, anything, if possible. Hello, talk to me.
Matt, good afternoon again, Matt.
Uh-huh.
And I'm calling on Mazia, the Bishop of Roseau, Celebration Bond Mazia, put his hands and all the church leaders, because it's not going to be easy today and for days to come. Thanks very much.
Hello. Let's take another phone call. Hi. Hello. Somebody on the line with pain are remaining quiet. Hello. Uh-huh.
What's up, my brother?
Okay, my brother.
Well, Matt, it all comes up to I wasn't with my little daughter when I was speaking to the lying mothers about the children. So you see, the whole thing now is about the children. But I had the vision long before that. Matt, I look at today, it's going to be a battle of the cities of the mind is going to survive. Matt, I am telling you straight, I personally don't want to be into it. Because I've talked about it already. I've spoken about it full time. And mothers, now is the time to elevate, speak the truth, and let the truth draw out from your mind. Because I warn you, I say the children is the next revolution for the day. And here it comes. I don't want to waste time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye to you too. The children recently out of high school at this time, and I suspect we'll be hitting the streets as well. So be very, very, very careful out there. If you have a parent, or if you are a parent, please speak to your kids. All right? Thank you very much. Hello. They seem to always want their eyes to boil your peas. Hello, talk to me.
Good afternoon again to you and the public.
Mm-hmm.
Daro must be careful as a pal rep, you know. Bad boys and bad girls go everywhere. The ordinary barefoot man on the street have guns too. Look at the amount of killings we have had. It's not pal reps that have the guns. He must be careful when he's doing his due. And they have to realize they don't only remain in the parliament alone. They travel too. Be careful what all you do, guys. We are all Dominicans. Be careful. Thank you very much.
Thank you too. Hello, talk to me. Hello.
Matt, good afternoon.
Yes, hello, sir.
Matt, and good afternoon to your listeners.
Mm-hmm.
And Matt, you know, the longer King Jong-un stays in power, you see what is happening to Dominica. Matt, first of all, let me say that this parliament is illegally constituted. Matt, it cannot be that a parliamentarian can flagrantly violate the laws of the Commonwealth of Dominica. Matt, the sacred halls of Dominica, where laws are enacted, for a parliamentarian to go there and behave in that disgraceful way, Matt, this parliament should be shut down, Matt. I believe we should even have parliament elsewhere. Matt, this is how far this Papa Doc is going to take Dominica just to save his skin, Matt. That parliamentarians are going in there with weapons, and not only with weapons, you know, they're brandishing the weapons. And Matt, this would-be Saddam Hussein has the gall to go in the face of an opposition parliamentarian and make those type of utterances that if it's war we want. Matt, it's long I've been calling your program. Matt, this is Gerald Lee speaking. And I have said on your program in time past, and also on Angelo's program, that war has been declared on the Dominican people. Matt, the law-abiding, peaceful, democratically minded Dominicans, war has been declared on them. And Matt, every resource, every power of the state is being turned against the Dominican people. But Matt, I want to say something to the Dominican people, you know. We're going to stand up. Matt, we're going to defy, we're going to stand our ground until Papa Doc and Baby Doc and the likes of Saddam and the likes of Idi Amin are out of Dominica. Matt, this type of roguish, criminal behavior in our parliament and anywhere else in Dominica has no place in Dominica. And Matt, in closing, I want to say something to law enforcement. Because Matt, you know, I'm a trained police officer. In fact, I wouldn't say more. I'm a trained police officer. And Matt, it seems as though when this interim government or when this next government is formed, that the first order of business, all Dominican policemen must be sent to the U.S., must be sent to Canada, must be sent to the UK to retrain. But it cannot be that policemen who take an oath to uphold the Constitution of Dominica are helping trample down on Dominicans and are coming there in all sorts of military fatigue, in all sorts of guerrilla and frontline weapon artillery. For what, Matt? For people to say to those that govern them that the laws that you are looking to institute in the country, in the democracy that they love, in the democracy that they live in, that you are trying to make illegal things legal, and the people are saying no to that. And what happens? They are faced with, so if Dominica had tanks, Matt, if Dominica was a country where the state had nuclear weapons, they would turn nuclear weapons on the people. Matt, this government must go. I have said already, Matt, King Jong-un in Dominica is endangering the lives of all the Dominican people. Matt, we see Salisbury people now falling down one by one. Matt, I have never seen or heard so much death in Salisbury since expired tear gas was used on the innocent, law-abiding people of Salisbury. We see Salisbury people just dropping down. Dominicans, right now, Matt, all schools should be closed. All supermarkets should be closed. All restaurants should be closed. All tire shop, all barber shop, all government offices should be closed. And everyone should take down to Roseau and shut down Roseau and force King Jong-un out of where he is, Matt. Thank you very much and thanks for listening.
I'm sorry. I don't want to be an emperor. That's not my business. I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I should like to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man, white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate and despise one another. In this world there's room for everyone, and the good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. The way of life can be free and beautiful, but we have lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's souls, has barricaded the world with hate, has goose-stepped us into misery and bloodshed. We have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. Machinery that gives abundance has left us in want. Our knowledge has made us cynical, our cleverness hard and unkind. We think too much, feel too little. More than machinery, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness. Without these qualities, life will be violent, and all will be lost. The aeroplane and the radio have brought us closer together. The very nature of these inventions cries out for the goodness in men, cries out for universal brotherhood, for the unity of us all. Even now, my voice is reaching millions throughout the world. Millions of despairing men, women, and little children. Victims of a system that makes men torture, and imprison innocent people. For those who can hear me, I say, do not despair. The misery that is now upon us is but the passing of greed. The bitterness of men fear the way of human progress. The hate of men will pass, the dictators die, and the power they took from the people will return to the people. And so long as men die, liberty will never perish. Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes, men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, or what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men, machine men with machine minds and machine hearts. You are not machines, you are not cattle, you are men. You have the love of humanity in your hearts. You don't hate, only the unloved hate, the unloved and the unnatural. Soldiers, don't fight for slavery, fight for liberty. In the 17th chapter of St. Luke it is written, the kingdom of God is within man, not one man nor a group of men, but in all men, in you. You, the people, have the power to create machines, the power to create happiness. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure. Then in the name of democracy, let us use that power. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world, a decent world, that will give men a chance to work, that will give youth a future and old age a security. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill that promise. They never will. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people. Now let us fight to fulfill that promise. Let us fight to free the world, to do away with national barriers, to do away with greed, with hate and intolerance. Let us fight for a world of reason, a world where science and progress will lead to all men's happiness. Soldiers, in the name of democracy, let us all unite!
2:22 in the afternoon. Great inspiration there by, of course, Charlie Chaplin from the movie The Great Dictator. Hello.
Yes, my brother. I think it's time for now the locals to strategize. Now this is going on in Roseau. I'm calling on Marigot. Let me see what they're going to do right now. You'll have a strategic area. Let me see what you're going to do now. It's now or never. Some people are sacrificing themselves down in Roseau. What are you all doing in Marigot? Thank you, my brother. I'm listening.
All right. Thank you very much. As a great patriot citizen of Dominica, I am listening with concern for the plight of my people. I have therefore sent you via MoneyGram the sum of $134. That's my contribution to the people. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's move on. Hi.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes. You see, whilst the police are harassing us on the road, one party should be attacking their homes. It is not good to say.
No, don't talk about attacking. I don't like that word there. No, you shouldn't be attacking anybody at this time. Let it be a peaceful demonstration, okay? Hello.
Yes, good afternoon, Matt.
Uh-huh.
I'm calling from, how you call over there? By the parliament.
Okay.
Calling on Dominica and stop sending out all you damn home and calling the phone. Put all your backside by parliament and let us fight for you children and Dominica. Have a good day, bye-bye.
Have a good day. That seemed like a frustrated protester calling on more people to come out and protest and stand up for the cause. 2:24 is the afternoon time. More telephone calls. Hello.
Hi, Matt.
Uh-huh.
Matt, we are at the site
Yes.
next to the parliament, and everybody can hear you because we have this live.
Okay.
So so the people on the ground can hear you. But I also want to tell the people on the ground that we are making arrangements for food and water. We do want to know for the time being what they want, so let us know. Those persons gathered here at the Dowasco site next to the parliament, we want to know, do you want us to cook for you or do you want us to bring food to the area? We want you to get closer to us and tell us what you want us to do. But the people on the outside, people who are sitting at home, people who think that this is going to be done by just those of us on the ground, it is not going to be done just by us on the ground. We need you to come out. We need your voices to be heard right there with us. So we're encouraging the people at home to come out. Not the diaspora is calling. And if they need to send any money, please let us know. You can send it on Diane Victor. You can send it on Onika Moulin's name. And we have Jason Fountain on the ground, who is our PR on the ground to let the people know what is going on, what we're doing on the ground. So we want to know what you want us to do. Move closer to the vehicle. Let us know, do you want us to bring the food in? And if you have a tent out there and you want to bring it, we will welcome that as well. If you want to bring water, we will welcome that as well. But the people on the ground, we need you to get closer to the organizers and let us know.
Where exactly you're located? Just outside of the Wasco this time?
Matt, the barriers have been placed all the way outside of the gates of the Wasco. And we're calling on the people to come out. Those people underneath the Rubis gas station, come closer. Those people, come, let us know we are there for one purpose, and we need you to stand with us. And while I'm there, Matt, let me say, for the Minister of Government who pulled out his weapon outside there, would you like a person to do that to your child? You have children, and that is wrong. And we want the people that...
You say pulled out as well, like brandish and show again?
Yes, he's brandishing his weapon in the parliament. We want you to know that we will not tolerate that. And we want the speaker to take a stand on our behalf as well, because we are the ones who are paying her salary. She got an increase of 111%. We want to know what that 111% is all about. We want justice. And for there to be peace, there must be justice.
All right, thank you so much. Mr. David Joseph, thank you for that contribution to the protesters in Dominica at this time. It's 2:27 in the afternoon. If you want to call in, feel free to do so at this time. We're going to take a break, and then we'll come back right after this.
The beautiful southern village of Bacatel presents Pork Fest 2017. Yes, Dominica, Pork Fest is on again. Friday, May 26th to Sunday, May 28th in Bacatel. Come enjoy some delicious mouth-watering roast pork, stew pork, hot and spicy pork, baked pork, smoked pork, pork soup, pork pilau, pork broth, sweet and sour pork, and pork dumpling and pois rouge. The action begins on Friday, May 26th from 8 p.m. with Sweet J. Youngis, Woozy Sauvage from Haiti, Legacy Band, and the People's Band, the Bouillon Band, the Powder Band, the Daybreak Specialist, Triple K Band, baby. All these powered by Explosion Pro Sound. The price is only $10. Yes, you heard right. The price is only $10. The action continues on Saturday with Shamika Sorrento, the All-Star Band, Excess Groove, Kids Mafia, and the first and only serenade from La Pointe. And on Sunday, it's the grand finale. Action starts from 2 p.m. It's a whole day affair. It's a family affair. There will be bouncing castle for the kids, face painting, live entertainment by King Clico, Southern Experience, Ecstasy Band, and the Midnight Groovers. All these powered by Explosion Pro Sound. Adult pay only $5 and all children enter free. So call in on Bacatel and environs. Messier Pork Fest is on again. Friday, May 26th to Sunday, May 28th. Don't miss it.
Powell presents Crystal Waters, Blue Skies, the case of the 1963 fire.
A play by Alex Bruno with Alex Bruno as Aaron.
And Emil Serra as Mutai, with a dynamic supporting cast and crew.
What a this fire? But who will you pass this time?
Oh, you have a gun?
Arawak House of Culture, Sunday, May 28, 2017.
2 shows back to back, 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. One day only.
My odor is related to you.
Your mouth was born 10 years before the rest of your body. This is a thrilling account of the fire of 1963.
Arawak House of Culture, Sunday, May 28, 2017.
Q95, 95. The big station.
It's 2:30 exactly in the afternoon. I'm here for the next 30 minutes. Of course, we heard in a response to a question this morning, the Prime Minister confirming that the CBI accounts at RBC have been closed. We'll explore it a little further in the morning on the hot set. Hello, talk to me.
Hey, Matt, how you doing? It's Fontaine here.
Fontaine, thank you for keeping us updated. What's the latest now?
Yes, I'm actually walking on the ground. I'm going to make you hear from the people. Everybody is around me. They're surrounding me right now. And I want you to hear from them. I want you to hear the crowd that's gathering and the people that's going to be shouting over the phone what they demand is. And if you allow me, I will go right ahead and turn the entire area over to them.
Go a little closer to the crowd.
What's that, Matt?
I said, I'm saying go closer to them because
Yes, okay.
It seems a little fainter this time.
You can hear from the crowd that they are not giving up. We are going to be here. We are asking all Dominicans to bring food, bring their dasheen, their plantain. We have raised $550 from the diaspora and also those who are on the ground. We are asking those in the diaspora. You know who to send the money to. Your people account to the United Women's Party. And we are here. We are living. We are going to cook. We're going to flip. We're going to drink and get together and stand for the democracy and defend the democracy in Dominica, man.
All right, thank you very much, and keep us updated. We just have about, it looks like 27 minutes. 449-3095. Somebody saying, Matt, please tell the demonstrators don't light any fire in the area to cook food because there is a gas station close to the area. I would think that they would use their common sense. 2:33 is the afternoon time. If you want to call us, 449-3095, 449-3096 and 3097. Hello. Hi. Somebody's in the line but not paying attention. Hello. Let's go back to the telephone. Hello.
Martin, good afternoon again.
How are you? You calling from the situation down of the area close to Parliament?
I am on the front line, Matt.
Okay, all right. What's the latest, sir? Because we 25 minutes away from the opening after lunchtime in Parliament.
Matt, basically, you heard the mood of the people a while ago.
Uh-huh.
The people are defiant.
Okay.
We are not moving. We are not relenting. I want to put on record, I want to thank all the persons, both here and in the diaspora, who have basically contributed to the cause thus far. And we are calling on more supporters, those who are sympathetic to the cause, to show your support both in cash and kind, but more so in person on site. I want to ask those persons who are at work right now, who are listening, who are in tune. I've already gotten a number of calls from persons. They are saying that they will join us right here afterwards, and we want to applaud that effort as well. So, Matt, we will be here. The struggle continues. As we said before, we will be doing all what we have to do on site. Eating, drinking, sleeping. But the message is, Roosevelt's carried, and this amendment to that law cannot pass in Parliament. We will not stand for it, and we are saying it cannot stand. That is our position.
Okay, thank you very much. And again, I'll try to come back with you a little after 4, right after the lime hour, and that will be about 4 o'clock. I have to try to give you some live reports outside of Parliament, give you an update as to what is going on. Hello, talk to me.
Matt, I haven't seen the union leaders.
You haven't seen the union leaders?
I haven't seen the area, not even dark oil light. I haven't seen them. Where are they? Where are they? Where you come right now? Come up.
The union leaders, of course, protesters, one protester there calling on you to come out. 449-3095-96 and 97. Hello. All right, let's try that call. Hi.
Matt.
Uh-huh.
Matt is me again. Matt, I'm there, and I'm working for the children. And Matt, I feel it in my bosom body. It will be hot, Matt. It will be hot because the people is getting aggressive and aggressive to their motion. Mr. Roosevelt Skerrit, all I'm asking from you, let's just dissolve the house within Shida, and then the country will be as normal as the children want it to be. And Matt, on exam time again, last year was the same thing, this year. So Matt and the people on them have decided they are not going to move. The police officer have decided we will make a move. Matt, something is going to happen.
In a little tent, oh, and just like the river I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come.
Somebody's asking me about
Yes, it will.
what about Gabriel? Mr. Gabriel Christian, the people are calling you to speak out. I'm not hearing him at all. Somebody says on a WhatsApp message. Maybe he'll respond to your call. 239. Hello. Hello.
Somebody keep telling me don't hang around. It's been a long time.
I'm hearing that over 57 police officers are reported sick today.
Oh, yes it will.
police are very concerned that yesterday the keys for the conference room where a meeting was scheduled to take place was not made available to them. I'm hoping that GIS will reconvene at about 3 o'clock. Saw them bringing the broadcast live this morning on Channel 7. Maybe that will continue from 3 o'clock. 240, hello.
Matt, good afternoon.
Yes.
Matt, I called earlier on, and of course I said, I was a trained police officer. And I was saying, I wanted to just go down a road and say, Matt, when you are a trained police officer or military person, Matt, weapons or firearms, Matt, once a firearm is discharged and it's in your possession, whichever way it is, whether it falls on the ground from your possession and it is cocked and a round goes off and somebody is injured or killed, Matt, you are responsible. Matt, using firearms are very, very serious. And this is why if civilians, probably like this roguish parliamentarian there, issued with a licensed firearm, Matt, obviously he needs to be told about the serious responsibility of having a firearm. Matt, and you heard former Prime Minister James said, that as a parliamentarian, he would know that the parliamentary law said that you cannot enter in there with a firearm. And he not only goes there with it, Matt, he brandishes it in the face of other parliamentarians. Matt, this is how lawless Dominica is. And this is why I'm saying the policemen which have gone to China and Guam and Venezuela and train, Matt, if we are going to keep them, we have to retrain them. We have to train them to operate in a democratic society. But we cannot take policemen which are trained in Venezuela, in Cuba and in China to operate in Dominica. Dominica is a democratic country. And Matt, we have a lot of fixing to do. But Matt, let me just close quickly by saluting the patriots, the Loftus, the Fountains, people like Marceline Edwards, Abby Paul, Hendrik Spear. Matt, a lot of patriots you don't hear. You don't hear them calling or anything like that, Matt. Anita, Carla. Matt, so many patriots I could call. I want to salute them. People like Shirley Allen. Matt, all the patriots. Ralph Ascendo, Mr. Shillingford. Matt, just patriots far, near, and everywhere. Matt, I want to just salute those persons because, at the end of the day, what we want, Matt? We want a free society. We want a peaceful society. We want the rule of law to be maintained. And, Matt, if King Jong-un has to go for us to get that, then he has to go. Thank you very much, Matt.
Somebody loves the song and says, can I hear this? Pat Benatar, Invincible. The people need to carry towels for tear gas and get some lime to smell. Stand up and face the enemy. It's do or die. We will be invincible. And with the power of conviction, there is no sacrifice. It's a do or die situation. The people seem determined there on the ground. It's 2:45. Hello, good afternoon.
Is this Kyrie or what?
No, this is Q, my friend, Q.
The Q95.
Yes.
The people who called and asked Marigot people what they're doing. Tell them we are not as asked as the others who are blocking the road. Bye.
All right, thank you very much. Yeah, one out of Marigot there. Hello, talk to me.
Matt, good afternoon.
Uh-huh.
Matt, what is the objective of the goal for passing this act? Is it going to bring any benefits to the Dominican people? What a parliamentary representative is elected to represent the people who reside in a constituency. All the government is trying to do is to buy an election by selling votes all over the world. You know, you go all over the world, look at what is your name, or if you're from Dominica, all they do is they pay you and you come and elect a government. You have no responsibility to those people. Your responsibility as a parliamentarian is for the people in Dominica. So by far, the people who live in the constituency should be the one to determine who represent them. And the government is trying to get people from all over the world to come and select your representative. So, Matt, there is no other objective of this act, and it should be withdrawn from the Parliament of Dominica. Matt, thank you and good afternoon.
Two for the Saints. Kalajin Baptist is reporting to me that police seem to be searching some vehicles coming into the city as well. Hello. Hello. Good afternoon. Nobody there. All right, we'll try again. We'll try our very best, huh? Hello. 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 Hello, talk to me. 1249. The telephone lines are coming in. Some people are staying very quiet, not wanting to talk. Hello.
Well, there's one man, Matt, that's not going to be quiet.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Matt. Matt, we are here.
Uh-huh.
I want Dominicans know that we are here. And we are not going nowhere. The people are determined. The people are standing strong. The people are making sure that their rights are being heard and that the actions that they're taking today is here all over the world, going on social media. And to those who are from Dominica who are in the diaspora and are watching this via social media, take this as a learning lesson. You are born Dominican. You are a Dominican. You should not bow down for no political party or political leader under any criminal enterprise government that comes into power. We will stand strong. We will make it heard. We will make our voices heard. We will make our action be seen. And that is why we are here, Matt. And I'm making a call to all Dominicans who, again, come down here at the Wasco area where we are gathering, and everyone is getting together and gather. Bring your lunch, bring your dinner, bring food, bring dashing, bring money, bring clothes, bring your pillow. We are not living here until justice, until something is done with this criminal enterprise government.
Special thank you to the president of the diaspora who made contributions to the protesters this afternoon who have said that they're going to be in for the long haul. Hello, talk to me. 250, yes.
Hello, good afternoon.
Uh-huh.
Mad,
Yes.
Is it compulsory that they search the parliamentarians before they enter Parliament?
I don't know that it's compulsory, but they've allowed parliamentarians to walk in freely.
But don't you think that they should search them as well?
I would agree with that.
Yeah, because it's a House of Assembly, they should search everybody, be it on the government side, on the opposition
For
side.
security purposes, yes.
Exactly. You know, I mean, if they had done that, I believe that incident would not have happened. And they're on the street searching all the vehicles, and they're not searching who they have to search. They should be even and search everybody on a day like that.
I heard some of that was happening this morning on the West Coast. Elijah Baptist, I know you're making your way to Parliament, but what are you hearing in the city? What's the vibes? What's the talk on the block?
Well, madam, good afternoon. I have a video when just before you interrupted, you called interrupted me looking at the video where a number of people are gathered outside the Parliament next to that is Dawasco, and it appears, well, you have some inside and some outside, and they seem to have gotten into a fracas with the police. Eventually, there was a gunshot.
Yeah, I heard that gunshot, Elijah Baptist, and then, of course,
And then the riot squad arrived. So I have videos of that. I was just looking at it about 30 seconds ago when the riot squad arrived, just around ACS 711 there.
Well, I'll tell you what, Elijah Baptist, I'll be making my way to Parliament. I'm hoping that I can connect with you and we can head up there and report to the people live from about 4 o'clock this afternoon.
No problem, brother.
All right, Elijah. Thank you very much. It's 2:52. Hello. Hello.
Yes, Matt.
Yes.
There's a simple solution to that, you know.
What's the simple solution, sir?
Very simple solution. You leave Dominica. You're not satisfied with Dominica. You go overseas. You're enjoying your life there. You're not paying tax into the treasuries of Dominica. They should not accept you to allow you to come back to Dominica and vote and then go away. If you're paying tax into the treasury here, come and vote. You're not paying tax into the treasury of Dominica, stay where you are and enjoy yourself. Thank you.
Thank you very much, too. Somebody says, Matt, please, just play this one for us, okay? This next song, I will play for somebody making a special request in the afternoon. Good afternoon to you, Mom, up there. I know you're pretty anxious, yes? I'm okay. 2:53. Somebody says I should play this one for Latricia Cadet, who spoke earlier.
Once it's for better, I'll write up a letter and move
Somebody's saying here that the opposition is or need to be more militant. Every day in Dominica, you get a different report. Now I'm hearing investigation now ongoing into some religious leader. We'll try to do that sometime later this week. Hello. Hi, talk to me. Hello. Oh, somebody is on the phone, not paying attention. We don't have too many minutes, just about 4 at this time, okay? Call back. We're kind of winding down in the afternoon. 3 more minutes. Hello, talk to me. Are you there, caller? I'm sorry. Let's try that. Hello, talk to me. Hello. Staying on the line and being quiet. Hello, talk to me. Hello.
Good afternoon. This is not a coincidence what Honorable Sparks Jones said the Prime Minister did compared to what Darrow did. It is not a coincidence. Thank you very much. But people have to be careful with what they do, you know, because people travel all over the world and there are all kinds of people all over the world. So people have to realize it's not just in the parliament they have to be. It's not just at the headquarters they have to be. And the police officers who thinking that their gun is their guard and their protection, tell them that they have their own private lives. Be careful with what they do and what they say and where they go. Thank you very much.
I'm just hoping that this whole situation, common sense will prevail. But the protesters seem adamant, and they answered of Parliament, and they said they're going to be there for the long haul. Queen Africa, she says, times like these. The Lime Hour is next. We'll take one final phone call, and then we'll go over to Flo. Hello, Lime Flo. Hello, talk to me.
Good afternoon, Matt. How are you doing?
All right. Again, this is your final report. We have to wrap it up.
That's correct. That's Fontaine here. Matt, we on the ground. We're solid. The crowd is growing, and we get into the afternoon. And as we continue to stand our ground, we are making a call to Dominicans. Get here. Again, bring your lunch, bring your dinner, bring your pillows, bring your suitcase, bring your towel. We are going to camp out here, cook out here, and then, of course, we are not going to be cooking in the gas station, man. Someone called earlier and said that to tell the protesters do not light fire in the gas station. We know that. We know that. We're not here to cause trouble. We are here to stand up for democratic rights. We are here to let the world know. We're here to let this criminal enterprise carrot government know that enough is enough, and you will not dictate what happens on this island.
because you are not the only one who lives on that island. And Matt, with reference to the minister pulling the weapon, what laws in Dominica that allows a minister, a sitting minister...
Well, I heard he did not pull it, he brandished it.
Yeah, he actually, I mean, this is something very concerning because as what I can recollect, that is not the first minister that I'm hearing pull a weapon on people, and I think that person is listening to my voice, that certain minister, and then it's kind of unbelievable at this time, but it did happen.
All right, well, of course, we were not there, and we don't know that it did, but I'm happy that you bring it up to the attention of the authorities. It's 3 o'clock, and we have to go over to Lime. I'll try my very best to give some live reports from about 4 o'clock this afternoon. DJ Slim is coming in at this time. Lime is next. Stay tuned, Dominica, as we continue to monitor the developments of this story.
Major mistake.
Everybody don't know. If you think I'm crazy, it's the music that got me so. We're my party people. Throw your hands in the sky. I. Come, my friends, I need you. It's time to raise the vibe with your hands in the air, hands in the air, hands in the air, hands in the air.
This is how we flow.
Yeah,
Flow is love.
yeah. Hands in the air, hands in the air, hands in the air, hands in the air.
This is how we flow.
Grab somebody and tell them hello. Pure happiness when we connect. Smile and cheer because it's me so. Grab somebody and tell them hello. Grab somebody and hold them.
Pleasant good afternoon to you, Dominica. Pleasant day, good morning, good night, depending on what part of the globe you are. If you're digging the vibe right now, yeah, man, so nice to have you on board, your boy Mystic. We're back in the building. We're back in the block, of course, representing the most advanced telecommunication network in Dominica.
Step to the front.
What's going on, man? Your boy Mystic, we're in the building.
Step to the front.
Nice and easy.
Party people. Put your hands in the sky. I.
For the next 60 minutes,
It's time to raise
it's about
with your hands
entertainment, it's about fun, it's about education.
in the air. This is how we flow.
Letting you know what's happening in the entire Flow universe, alright?
Hands in the air.
So just sit back, relax,
In the air. Hands in the air.
enjoy the flight.
Grab somebody and tell them hello.
Hello, Dominica, what's popping? Let's get it started like this.
Oh, our Father, who art in Zion, always be thy name. Thy kingdom come on earth, thy will be done on earth. Always be thy name.
Today could be your lucky day. My lucky day? Yes, your lucky day if you are a Flow customer. Flow prepaid customers win up to 100 free credits from Flow. Tap up $15 or more any day at any Flow location and you could win up to $100 free credits. Winners will be drawn daily and alerted via text message. Tap up now for your chance to win up to $100 free credit from Flow. Flow terms and conditions apply. Today could be your lucky day. My lucky day? Yes, your lucky day if you are a Flow customer. Flow prepaid customers win up to 100 free credits from Flow. Tap up $15 or more any day at any Flow location and you could win up to $100 free credits. Winners will be drawn daily and alerted via text message. Tap up now for your chance to win up to $100 free credit from Flow. Flow terms and conditions apply.
People are moving and murmuring to myself, wish I never had to be the
way I see this world running shouldn't have to be, 'cause now every man's cup is filled with hate and overflowing. Father, I love things are going round, yeah, it's wickeder than before. We really checks that we could have run things, but it not looks so anymore, no. Come down, Father, come down. Come down, Father, come down. Oh, I beg you, come down, Father, come down. Hey, come down, Father, beg you, come down. In my heart, I know that you won't let your chosen people suffer. I know you'll never let us down. No, no. Many times I could have picked up a gun, I could have go out the street and play big gun. That's no fun, no. Sure ain't no fun, oh no. 'Cause I think what would happen if the other man thinks the same? Then bullets fall like rain. It's no fun, no. No, it's fun. Oh, I see greed and I see selfishness. Every man is for himself. Only you can talk to them, Father, 'cause they listen to no one else, no. Come down, Father, come down. Watching the time, how the people are moving and murmuring to myself, wish it never had to be the way I see this world running shouldn't have to be, 'cause now every man's cup is filled with hate and overflowing. Father, I love things are going round, yeah, it's wickeder than before. We really checks that we could have run things, but it not look so anymore, no. Come down, Father, come down. Come down, Father, come down. Oh, I beg you, come down, Father, come down, hey, come down, Father, beg you, come down. In my heart, I know that you won't let your chosen people suffer. I know you'll never let us down, no, no. Many times I could have picked up a gun, I could have go out the street and play big gun. That's no fun, no. Sure ain't no fun, oh no. 'Cause I think what would happen if the other man thinks the same? Then bullets fall like rain. It's no fun, no. No, it's no fun. Oh, I see greed and I see selfishness. Every man is for himself. Only you can talk to them, Father, 'cause they listen to no one else, no. Come down, Father, come down. I beg you, come down, Father, come down, Lord. Up to the hearts of those responsible, let them know their actions are despicable. Remind them that it's you who wear the crown. Come down, Father, come down, yes. I beg you, come down, Father, come down. Oh, come down, Father, come down, yes. Come down, Father, come down, yeah. Watching the time, how the people are moving and murmuring to myself. Oh, one to the ones who think that you can do these wrongs and get away. Oh, one to you, and watch out for your day. I wish it never had to be the way I see. The world running shouldn't have to be, 'cause now everyone's cup is full with hate and overflowing. Father, I know things are going wrong, yeah, it's wickeder than before. Really believe we could have run things, but it not look so anymore, no.
Yes, sir.
Come down, Father, come down.
Come down, Father, man. That's the side I gotta start it out like this, man. Your boy Mystic representing for Flow. Good time to let you know, of course,
and watch out for you.
Activate your combo plans, talk, text, and data. Simply dial star 1 to 9 number sign, talk more, text more, surf more.
Because now everyone's cup is full with
niceness, man. Representing the most advanced telecommunication network. A crew at Clay Harbor, big up yourself, man.
Really believe we could have run things, but it's
the crew at the Mortgage referrals. The entire team, big up yourself, man. Because you know already. Greetings coming from the Queen. Big up yourself, and let's do this like this now. As we proceed to give you what you need, man. Have no fear, Mystic is here, listen.
Don't worry.